I look dead though today. God.
Just give her just.
I don't want to do it from her own slaps.
Wow, that is gonna leave a mark. Okay.
All right. It's been a busy week because of the DNC, and I am sick of it.
WikiLeaks, we're gonna need you to go on ahead and release some more crap.
Hey, Russia.
Yeah.
If you've got access to those emails.
It's not Russia.
But here's the thing. If you're a liberal and you're all like, Donald Trump shouldn't tell Russia to break into our stuff, then you you can't at the same time say that Hillary's server is completely fine. You can't be on both sides of that fence.
I mean, you can, and you'd be a giant hypocrite.
Moron.
You'd be a hypocrite.
That's right.
You may be one. So who are our favorite speakers of the week? My personal favorite so far has been Lena Dunham and America Ferrera, because I can't make educated decisions without celebrities like that.
Which is why we're proud to say we're with Hillary.
I was just pleased that last night they finally announced their strategy, the Democrats, for defeating ISIS, and it is love.
It's love, you guys.
What the world needs now is love, sweet love.
Now, we'll give props to Michelle Obama, who is a great speaker.
We will?
I mean, I'll give her props for being a great speaker. You know, there were things about her speech that made me really mad, and we wrote about that at chicksontheright.com. But it was a good speech.
Yeah, it was all right. I mean, I didn't like the part where she talked about her girls being surrounded by armed guards.
I watched our girls, just 7 and 10 years old, pile into those black SUVs with all those big men with guns.
She likes that.
That made me a little bristly, because it's this administration that talks so much about how guns are bad.
They're bad for
But
normal people.
Guess they're good enough for their daughters.
They're fine for them.
It's kind of interesting how that works.
And then Obama spoke last night. He also did his normal Obama really good speech. I mean, it was chock full of misinformation, but he delivered that misinformation really well.
He does that.
So
Without a teleprompter?
Oh, he was teleprompted.
Yeah.
He was all kinds of teleprompted. And then Tim Kaine made his grand introduction. The whole thing was like the whole audience was in second grade.
Foreign relations committees to keep us safe at home and strong in the world.
There was one line in particular where he was like, "Can I be honest with y'all for a second?" Or about something. He said something.
So just about one thing, he wants to be honest.
Right, and so that means all the stuff he said up to that point was not honest.
That's great. So then he also spoke in Spanish, because that's very
lot.
important to pander.
He said Hillary is lista.
She's ready. I minored in Spanish.
She's lista. He said it several times. We didn't even mention Bernie.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We got to say Bernie Sanders spoke. So Bernie Sanders, he was there, so he gave a speech. Bill Clinton spoke, and it was so creepy and rapey.
So rapey.
And, I tried to touch her, and ew. The girl,
as he refers to
about
Hillary.
7 gajillion times.
In the spring of 1971, I met a girl.
And that was pretty smart, because he could have been referring to absolutely anyone, as we know.
And he probably was.
Hillary's going to have to figure out how she's going to stand out among that crowd that's already spoken.
And let's see if her poll numbers go up, because so far they're not.
Next week, like when they do the polls next week, I think she'll have a bump. I don't know how long it'll last.
Let's see if you're right.
Okay. We're going to see if I'm right.
All right. There we go.
That's all.
Pass the margaritas.